This is what I want to do. First of all, I want to go to this video, just the one. Bear with me. Okay, I'm going to tell you what you're looking at is not just a piece of plastic, alright? It's a thing that you buy by the square centimetre. It's coated with substances which are rare, expensive, very effective at their job of changing chemistry, the balance of chemistry. Okay, so then I want to go into this video, and I want you to see my face, because I want to get myself in my own video, because this is not just... Okay, so this is in what livery? British Railways, 1950 odd, built before the war probably, but built during the war and continuously for the previous 50 years to get up to this level of technology, right? But nobody thought of putting an oil tank on the back end because we all had plenty of coal. Everyone happy with the story so far? Making a test tube liquid rocket? No, I do not want to do that, nor look at a doll girl, particularly at this point in time. Now, if I can get myself up, I'll treat you to a little bit more of an LMS black in British Rail livery, because how we paint things is quite important. Just take a moment, eh? I'll try and get the camera up. Hooray! You got my face. And I can put on the proper glasses or my... Well, I'll just put on the pair that's to have. Alright, get me out of the way, because the point was about the livery. I'm not really talking about branding. What I'm talking about is engineering capability. Look at the balance of plant that's required here. How many carriages on the back of one steam engine? Needs to be a variable amount. You could think of this as the hydrogen storage cylinders being distributed if you really wanted to. Right? You could make the hydrogen on the go. I've seen the way in which you can pick the water up through the tank if you need to make steam. Now, some parts of the British Railways are electrified, and there's an enormous amount of electrical distribution capability that I'm sure exists in the form of Network Rail, but we're not discussing that point at this stage. What we're trying to do is reverse the camera and look at this weapon of mass destruction in a campaign. Just out of interest, who can identify this particular aircraft? It's a Wellington, Britain's most mass-produced bomber. We're discussing in this afternoon's field of study in renewable energy and the hydrogen economy how you procure mass production in peacetime or in wartime. Now then, let's get to the point at which Barnes-Wallis gets involved, because that's where I'm interested. Look at this picture. Seriously, here they are putting it together. There's the factory. Looks a bit like a factory half a mile down the road from me. But look at the internals of this aircraft. This is the prototype. Please, play.
Fuselage, wings and tail, with the structure itself being covered in a fabric skin. At the time,
Yeah, now, right, in a minute, right, this is what the government put out as a specification, and this was the prototype. Later on, down here, they're talking about service life here. I haven't got that far in the video myself. Here it is flying, and flying within, well, I'm not going to talk about like delivery times and so on, because this bloke does a much better job of saying under what breakneck conditions they worked. But the point is this. Some campaigns are going to be fought on the numbers. And we've got to get the numbers right in our head. And the specification may change along the course of the rollout of this. But the government contract for the first aircraft was 180. We need 180 of these, said the British government. And they were delivered before the war. So there you go. End of, I think, isn't it?